Hello, I'm Kate from the Sandwich Chamber of Commerce with a weekly Chamber update. Our next business after hours is at McKillop's Bakery on Route 130 on July 26th. It's 5:30 to 7:30, and please RSVP to 508-833-9755. This Friday on July 8th is the kickoff of the summer concert series at Wing School. It's sponsored by the Arts Foundation and Citizens Bank, and Three Cats and a Dog will be playing on Friday the 8th starting at 6 p.m. Come on down to the bandstand at Wing School for this wonderful free concert series. I wanted to thank everyone for a wonderful July 4th in Sandwich. The parade was great. I'd like to thank the Sandwich Rec Department for putting that together, to the Chamber volunteers who helped out with the review stand and the trolley, and everyone who participated with floats. It was another wonderful 4th in Sandwich. I also wanted to say a thank you to the Sandwich Garden Club, who's working on landscaping with flowers, the Town Hall Square restrooms right across from the Town Hall. And I wanted to say a thank you to Sandwich Lantern, who's donating new light fixtures, to the Museum Coalition, who donated some signage, and a great big thank you to the DPW and everyone else who helped us fix up that spot to welcome visitors to Sandwich at the public restrooms there. The West Barnstable train station is celebrating its centennial, its 100-year anniversary, on this Saturday with a party at 9:30 in the morning at the West Barnstable train station. We have a great relationship with those folks because of our North Pole event at the holidays, but we'd like to celebrate with them this wonderful location in this historic part of West Barnstable. Last week we had a great public forum with the Cape Cod Commission and the town of Sandwich on expanding the canal bike path up into the village through the Merchant Square area and the Tupper Road area. It's very exciting stuff if we're able to improve the traffic flow in those areas for pedestrians and bikers and bring some more folks into the village and into Merchant Square. There is still time for public comment on that project. If you weren't able to attend the meeting and you'd like to talk about it with me, I can be reached at the Chamber office at 508-833-9755. And then lastly, coming up quickly, July 16th is the Sandwich Fest Street Fair. We're very excited for the Best Sandwich in Sandwich competition. Every year I'm very impressed with the sandwiches that the restaurants bring and how much effort they put into it, and the wonderful food that's available there through our local restaurants. We have 10 restaurants participating this year. We do sell out that event every year, so if you'd like to make sure that you get to taste and vote on the sandwiches, tickets are available online at sandwichchamber.com. Besides the sandwiches, we have rows of street fair vendors, artists, craftsmen, children's games. We have a dog costume parade at the end of the day starting around 3:15, and especially this year we have enhanced the musical performances at the street fair. From 11 to 12 we have Greg Harper on acoustical guitar. From 12 to 3, we have a Boston indie rock band, In Like Lions. We're excited to have them here in Sandwich. And from 3 to 4, we have Sandwich's own Allie Lamb, and she will be performing in Sandwich right before she leaves for Tennessee to pursue her music career there. So we're very excited to have Allie. And then this is breaking news. The Adam Hoffman Revival Band will be playing at the bandstand on Shawn Pond after Sandwich Fest. Starting at 6 o'clock in the evening. So if you've had a great day at Sandwich Fest, stick around because 6 o'clock in the evening the fun will continue down on the town bandstand with the Adam Hoffman Revival Band. We have some more news about Sandwich Fest in just a moment. I'm here with Gigi Ridgely, who is the head of the Sandwich Food Pantry. Sandwich Fest Street Fair, every year the designated recipient is the Sandwich Food Pantry, and we wanted to partner with them over the summer because the summer seems to be a time where the donations dry up a bit for the food pantry. There seem to be more people that think of the food pantry in the fall and around the holiday time and in the winter, but in the summer people are busy with the beach and recreation and being outdoors, and things seem to dry up in terms of their donations. So by having this summer street fair focus on the the food pantry we thought would really fill a great gap for them, and we're happy to do that every year. So the street fair is a donation location for the food pantry, and a portion of our cash raffle ticket sales also goes to the food pantry to help them out in this dry spell. So Gigi, do you want to tell us what kinds of things you might hope that people would bring down for the street fair and drop them off at your booth at the street fair?
Yes, in particular, toiletries, well, laundry detergent, dish detergent, and especially toilet tissue.
Okay.
Because it's very difficult. Most pantries don't give it, but we do because we understand that it's something that people have a hard time buying. Toothbrushes and toothpaste. Every year, twice a year, we give everybody a new toothbrush and toothpaste. And we never get enough toothbrushes. And in case anybody needs to know, you can get them at the dollar store. So we appreciate any amount of those. We probably do about 400 or 500 toothbrushes in that month of June and the month of January. So there's plenty of time to get them to us, because now our June month is over and we won't be giving them again until January. So we'd like to have donations of that. And the toilet tissue, which I call lavatory stationery, is another big thing, because we do probably well over 100 rolls a week. And so it's very difficult, even if we can get it at a store, for them to even keep up with it for a decent price for us. So we would appreciate having that kind of thing. And we appreciate all the people in Sandwich anyhow, because everybody in Sandwich is very generous. And it is very nice for me to, if I'm going to do this kind of work, to do it here, where the people support the pantry so well and make sure the neighbors are fed. Because there are more hungry people and more stories out here than you could possibly imagine. Some people don't understand that there are so many needy people in Sandwich, but there really are. And all the people that serve you are needy. People that take your kids to school on a school bus, the people that work in Dunkin' Donuts to get you a cup of coffee in the morning when you drive up, the people that wait on you when you go into a restaurant, or the people that check your groceries when you're going to the Stop and Shop. All of those people are making like minimum wage, and most of them need help. And once they come to the food pantry, you know, we can hopefully give them what they need. And that group of people seems to be growing and growing with this economy. And it's not only them, it's people that were doing well at one time and now have no jobs that come to us in tears because they've never had to ask for help before. And we just need to make them feel better and try to help them.
Gigi, when you get a cash donation, because we have a 50-50 cash raffle, and people are buying tickets at $50, and the winner will get 50% of the proceeds, and then the street, it helps to cover the street fair costs, and then we give you the 10% of that. When you get a cash donation, what kinds of things do you do with that?
Well, we buy food. We have 52 volunteers, plus myself, and none of the volunteers get paid. I mean, we don't get gas money, we don't get any kind of money for anything. All the money that come to the food pantry are used for the care and feeding of the food pantry, for paying the rent, the light bill, the gas bill, the phone bills, the buying of the food, and the keeping up and the maintaining of the food pantry, because every single penny goes to that. We don't. Nobody takes money for anything, so every penny goes.
So it helps to fill in the gaps. If you've got a lot of bread but not enough meat one week, then you can use the cash to even out.
Well, we use it. Well, we have a particular way of running the food pantry, and anybody that would like to tour the food pantry or come and see how it's run or whatever, I'd be more than happy to meet you there, or if you could come on a Wednesday afternoon to give you a tour and let you see how the food pantry works. I mean, there's a lot of food. I mean, we gave away almost 8,000 bags of food last year, and so we need to keep that food on our shelves, and that's where your 10 and 20 and 50 and hundreds and whatever you give goes to putting that food on the shelf. We have a shopping list. It is a nutritionally sound diet, and people get the things they need. They get meat and milk and eggs and margarine and juice and spaghetti sauce and whatever you need to keep your family going. And it's very costly, and that's where most of the money goes, is for food. Now, we do get a lot of food from the Boston Food Bank, but it's not enough. And so we always need to supplement. So meat is very expensive, eggs are expensive, milk, cheese, you know. So that's what we do with all of the donations. Everything goes to feed the pantry.
Okay, wonderful. Did you, how are you with volunteers? Are there any particular volunteers you want to thank, or do you need more volunteers in certain areas? Or?
Well, we would like to have a few more people that drive.
Okay.
I mean that have trucks. I don't mean that drive, but like people with
haulers.
Yeah, our worst time, probably our biggest problem is picking up things, and you know, and that problem comes because we don't always need them. So, you know, you'll get somebody and you'll call them and they'll do 2 or 3 things, and then maybe you don't call them for a month or so, and then they go and do something else. So it's always difficult. We're always looking. As far as my volunteers are concerned, they are a wonderful, wonderful family. Some of them have been with me for over 20 years. And, you know, when they leave because of circumstances. They never just say, well, I'm tired of the food pantry. And they work tirelessly. And they all show up every Wednesday, and they put in their time, and no matter how late they have to stay, they stay and do what needs to be done. And we just couldn't do anything without the volunteers. I mean, my volunteers are wonderful. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Gigi, for coming here today. I'm really looking forward to Sandwich Fest and for our partnership with the Food Pantry for this event.
Well, that's great fun. People should come out for it because it's great fun.
Yeah.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me.
Thank you. I will see everyone next week.